Hi there. Welcome to a new episode of An Ordinary Review with PJ. In today's episode, I'm going to review a docu-series which is available on Netflix. Now, before I get into the series, if you have ever visited Silicon Valley in the Bay Area in California, there is one place that you would have invariably visited if you have stayed there. And that place is Yosemite National Park. It's a fabulous national park, something that everybody who stays in the Bay Area does go and visit, either in the summers or even in the winters. It's such a beautiful place that you actually take a couple of days to enjoy it, to explore it. You can camp inside, you can stay inside for that, which obviously you'll have to book way in advance. Or even if you stay outside, you end up traveling multiple times inside the park. And hiking up to the Half Dome and getting the view of the valley from there is beautiful. It is a natural national forest with a lot of hiking trails. It has lakes with pristine clear water, and of course the California grizzly bears. So if you're camping there, you have to be careful that you don't leave food outside because the bears can come and attack the food in the night. So the documentary series that I'm going to review today for you is actually based on rock climbing. That is one of the favorite sports in Yosemite National Park because it has this monolith rock formations where rock climbers love it. I think it's the paradise for rock climbers. And this documentary series talks about a guy called Tommy Caldwell who did a freehand rock climbing on the tallest rock formation that's there in the Yosemite Valley. It's called El Capitan or the Dawn Wall, because this is the first whenever the sun rises in the morning, the sunlight first hits the rock wall of El Capitan. That's why it's called the Dawn Wall. And Tommy Caldwell and his colleague Kevin Jorgensen actually make an attempt to climb freehand. When I say freehand, basically they're only going to use their hands and toes to climb without any support to climb the wall. And so it's a fundamentally very engrossing documentary series. It actually takes you through the life of Tommy Caldwell as to how he got into this passion for rock climbing since his childhood. And then he also had an interesting experience. So he, along with four other friends, had gone to Kyrgyzstan to do mountain climbing. And during that expedition, they actually get kidnapped by rebels who are fighting the government there, and they are kind of taken as hostages. And how they manage to escape the rebels, and in the process, Tommy actually ends up pushing one of the kidnapper off the cliff, and that incident traumatizes him, that he ended up taking somebody's life. Eventually, of course, it's found that the person who actually fell off the cliff did not die, but that experience was too much for Tommy Caldwell. And it shows how Tommy Caldwell, whenever he comes across life altering incidents, for him the breakthrough of that tension or the stress that he's going through is to rock climbing. And later in life, when he actually breaks up with his first wife, who had actually been with him during the Kyrgyzstan experience, he becomes obsessed of trying to climb this El Capitan wall, which has never been done before. And for that, he gets Kevin Jorgensen to join him, and together they do it. The documentary has a lot of things to learn. It talks about how people get passionate about things and they get obsessed and they work towards it and overcome challenges. So Tommy Caldwell had lost one of his finger because of carpentry work, that accident that he goes through. And that finger is so important for rock climbing that without the finger, it's very difficult to grip those crevices in the rocks. So how he overcomes that challenge to climb this rock formation, the Dawn Wall. The other thing is, it shows that how much preparation they do. So before climbing the wall, they had done multiple recays of the surface to figure out which path they will take to climb the wall, because at certain places there is hardly anything to hold on to. Not even a smallest of crevice which they can actually hold on to with their fingers or toes. It also talks about how they work as a team. So there are these different stages during the climb that they have to go through, and one of the stages is quite difficult to cross. And Tommy is able to do it, but Kevin is unable to do it for many days. So and if Tommy would have had his way, he could have gone and done the climb himself. But then he wants to do it as a team, so he actually holds back himself till Kevin is able to clear that stage, and then both of them proceed together to climb. So it shows about how they fight for each other to make sure that they come out successful as a team and not as individuals. So that is that which is a very critical learning in as you watch through this documentary series. And it also talks about how they spend days hanging on portledge while they're climbing, and how they are able to withstand strong breeze, ice cold temperatures, and in spite of all of that, the determination does not go away for climbing the wall and accomplishing the feat. Overall, I would recommend as a highly recommended watch, not only for the joy of seeing them climb the El Capitan wall, the Dawn wall, but also about the learnings that you get by watching this series in terms of determination, team spirit, and obsession to a passion that you want to accomplish. So I would strongly recommend, please go check it out. It's called the Dawn Wall and it's available on Netflix. Thank you for watching my review. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you like my reviews, please share it with your friends and family and ask them to subscribe to my channel. I do look forward to bringing more interesting reviews for all of you. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Stay safe. Till next time. Bye-bye.